Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. Today's video is going to be my movie reviews. I've actually managed to watch quite a few movies over this past fortnight, so this video will be quite lengthy, so I'm just going to get straight into it. I've watched quite a variety of different movies, so yeah, anyway, I'll just get straight into it. And the first movie I watched was 1776, a really excellent movie. This is a musical, and it's based on, it's like how America, like with the Declaration of Independence, and yeah, it was just a really well done movie. Because even though I'd listened to the cast recordings and everything else like that, I'd never actually seen the movie with the exception of clips and stuff. But yeah, I just as I mentioned before, I've been wanting this movie to be my forever, and in the end I had to order it through because this is only available on Region 1, so yeah, but it was definitely worth tracking down because I really loved this movie. It's like my 5th favourite movie of all time now. It's quite long, but it's because it's close to 3 hours, but yeah, definitely worth sticking through it, because my favourite songs in this are probably But Mr. Adams, The Leaves of Old Virginia, and it's because probably he plays the violin as well. But yeah, just an excellent movie, and I recommend checking it out. So that's 1776. Then the next movie I watched was 12 Monkeys with Bruce Willis. I never knew that much about this movie when I picked it up, but other than it just looked like an interesting movie. And but I really liked it. At times I found it hard to follow, but other than that, I just thought it was a really interesting movie, and because the ending just the ending was a bit hard to follow, and when the first time he was sent back in time, it was a bit hard to grasp. It took me a few seconds to realize that that's what had happened, but overall I just thought this was a really interesting movie, and it looked excellent on Blu-ray. It was really clear, clear picture quality, and but yeah, and Bruce Willis was really good in this. So it's my second movie with Bruce Willis, so but yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. So oh, and I should also mention it also has a very young Brad Pitt in this, but because he was good in this as well. So that's 12 Monkeys. Then I watched 300. This is from last weekend. I kind of went with a theme where I watched movies starting with numbers, and I'd had 300 in my collection for a while, and it's been a movie I'd been wanting to watch but just never got around to it, and this was awesome. Because I don't know that much about the actual with the history of Sparta and I mean, I know some things about ancient Greece, but not that overly familiar with it, even though I I did study some of it, but I actually find Sparta really interesting to like learn about. And then it's because the Battle of, where is it, Thermopylae, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, but this was just an awesome movie. And is it Gerard Butler? He was awesome in this, and yeah, that's basically all I can really say about this. So that's 300. Then I watched Unstoppable, which is one of my most recent pickups. I saw the trailer a while back, and I remember really liking it. I actually think it might have been the time that I saw Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, and I remember thinking that I wanted to go and see it, but I never did. And yeah, but this was I really enjoyed it. It stars Denzel Washington and Chris Pine, who were both excellent. They worked really well in this. And I also liked Rosario Dawson's character, like her role in this. And but basically, because it's apparently based on true events, I'm not actually familiar with the like the history aspect of it, but basically an unmanned train ends up like getting onto the main tracks, and it's carrying extremely dangerous chemicals that would cause mass destruction and loss of life. And they've got to try and stop it before it reaches the most populous of the areas. I think in the movie it's like Stanton, Philadelphia. Yeah, so basically they've got to stop the train from reaching the major town, not town because it's 750,000 people, but they've got to stop it from getting there. And they've also got to deal with I guess the bureaucratic side, the business side of this, because obviously the company is more concerned about with the costs of the train and losing its property. And so you've sort of got that that clash. And then it ends up being that the main two actors, Denzel Washington and Chris Pine's characters, it's up to them to stop the train before it hits because they end up trying to derail the train. That's the official decision, but they're going to derail it where it's really the populous area, so they've got to stop it before it reaches that point. So but it is an really excellent film, and yeah, I recommend checking this movie out. So that's Unstoppable. And then I didn't watch these ones on the same day, because I watched one movie on Wednesday and I watched the other one this afternoon. And the movies that I'm talking about were Transformers and Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. As I mentioned in my DVD Blu-ray update, my most recent one, I mentioned that I've never been into Transformers, but after seeing, because I want to see the third movie on Thursday, and as I'd never seen the previous movies, I thought I'd pick them up. So and I managed to get them pretty cheap, but yeah, I really enjoyed watching these movies, and I just thought, yeah, just great, a lot of fun. And because I really want to check out the cartoon now, which I don't think I've ever even seen the cartoon, so because prior to seeing the movies, I think the only character I knew in the Transformers one was there's a character called Optimus Prime. I think that was the only thing I knew about the Transformers, but yeah, I just really enjoyed these movies, and I can't wait to see the third one. So that's those. Also, the first Transformers is probably my favourite, but I really also liked Revenge of the Fallen. It's it's pretty close, but the first Transformers I like just a little bit more, so it's the Transformers movies. And then I think I surprised a lot of people when I revealed I hadn't actually seen this particular movie, and it's been a movie that's been around for years, and it's a classic, and yeah, I just never gotten around to seeing it, but I corrected that, and the movie I'm talking about is Jaws. Holy frack, this movie was awesome. I can't believe it just took me this long to get around to seeing it. It was, yeah, just epic, I guess that'd be the word to describe seeing it. I think what made this movie really great was the score, which of course you had the Jaws theme, like dun, dun, like that theme. But I'm sure, because I think I was one of the last people left on this planet who hadn't yet seen Jaws. So, but yeah, I'm just glad I've gotten around to seeing it now. So that's Jaws. And then that same night I went from killer sharks to cute little pigs. Yes, I watched Babe. I've had this in my collection for ages, and I was just feeling so nostalgic for this movie, even though I hadn't seen it in years. I actually think the last time I might have watched this was when with the VHS, because I think we've still got that somewhere on VHS. But this is just such an adorable movie. Because I don't know what it is about. I think because I believe this was actually made in Australia, because I actually always thought that wait. Sorry about that. I always used to think this was set in Australia, but it's because after reading the back, I think, where is it? Yeah, Yorkshire, so England. But this is just such a cute movie. It's basically, this movie, if you don't know, is about a farmer acquires this pig through a it's like this competition where they have to guess how much the pig weighs, and he ends up winning. So even though he's not initially interested in acquiring a pig, and it's just kind of over the course of the movie where the pig Babe, he I guess finds, it's trying to find his place in the world, and then through a series of events he ends up being taken under the wing of the sheepdog Fly, I think the female's sheepdog's name was, and in the end he ends up actually finding that he can he's quite good at I guess sheep herding, which even though he has a different approach rather than the usual sheepdog way. And so the farmer then is basically he decides to actually enter in this national competition, and with Babe as his sheepdog. And it's just such a cute movie, because this has James Cromwell, who was Cochrane in Star Trek First Contact, and and because the head sheepdog, Rex, because when I was watching it and the voice, I was just like, I know that voice from somewhere. Where do I know it from? It wasn't until the end credits where I saw that Hugo Weaving was the voice behind the character Rex, and I was like, that's where I know it from. But I think my favourite scene in this is probably the one where he's he's taking care of Babe after he gets ill, and like the farmer, and he starts singing "If I Had Words" to try and get him to eat, because it's the day of the championships, and he's doing this singing and dancing, and then virtually all these animals are staring in at the windows, and that scene is just so funny. But that's Babe. And then for this next movie, I'd only ever seen the first half hour of it, so and kind of going with a theme with the certain actor who is in this movie, I thought I would finally get around to actually seeing the rest of the film, and that is Armageddon. And this film is such an awesome movie. I kind of already knew what was going to happen at the end, because in one of my classes at school, this movie ended up playing for the first little bit, and because that's how I'd seen the first half hour. But this is just a great film, and it's action packed, and it has Bruce Willis in it, but that's really all I can say about this movie. So that's Armageddon. And then I also watched The Other Boleyn Girl. This was a really good movie. It had great acting. And I really do like learning about this period of history, even though I'm pretty certain there was some creative licensing involved. But I just thought this was a really good movie, even though it was kind of hard to feel sorry for Anne, the character played by Natalie Portman, because it was the whole mess that she ended up getting herself in was partly through to her own fault, and I just did not feel sorry for her. But I didn't actually realise David Morrissey was in this movie, and man, he plays such a prick in. Even though I know at the time setting and that it would have been like that, you would have used your own what you had to get political advantage, but this was a really good film, and I really enjoyed it. So that's The Other Boleyn Girl. And then I watched Paris When It Sizzles with Audrey Hepburn, another really great movie. I just had such a fun time watching this. Basically, this movie is about Audrey Hepburn's character and William Holden's character. Because she's like a typist, and she's typing up his screenplay, which he hasn't actually written, and he has 2 days to write it in. And so it's kind of it flashes back back and forward. Like, one moment they're, like, in the apartment writing the script and they're talking about the movie, and then it's sort of this, and then the next scene it's like actually acted out as part of it. So it's like a, I guess, movie within a movie. But this is such a really good film, and yeah, I really recommend checking it out. So that's Paris When It Sizzles. And the last movie that I'm going to talk about is Iron Man, which I'm sure, again, everyone else has seen but me. This was such an awesome movie. I can't believe I hadn't actually seen it before today. But yeah, this is just a really good movie. That's basically all I can say, and I want to see the second one now. Hopefully I'll be able to pick that up soon, but yeah, I mean, I knew I was going to like this because I loved Robert Downey Jr. in Sherlock, and yeah, so but this is, yeah, great movie. And yeah, so that's Iron Man. So that's it for the movies that I've watched over the past fortnight. I'm just going to do it this way because, yeah, just like gives me a chance to like build up on the movies that I watch, and yeah, so I'm not too sure what my next video is going to be. It probably won't be for a while, but it might be my next DVD update in a couple of weeks, or yeah, but I'll just wait and see with what I decide to do. But anyway, that's it for this video, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.